Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Civilization 6, continuing on with my Mouseazuma playthrough, where I'm playing as the Aztec Empire. And we have finally gained ground in the war against the Congolese Empire, and we've captured this city down here, and now it's time to push on their capital, although they are reinforcing it, looks like. But before we engage, let's go ahead and do some other administrative tasks, like choose our production over here. So we're a little low on housing over here. Now we just finished a commercial hub. We could build a market, but that won't really necessarily help with the housing shortage. We could also do a harbor right next to the commercial hub to give the commercial hub an increased bonus to gold. That would definitely be a good idea. Alternatively, I could do medieval walls because this city is a little bit in the danger zone with the German Empire. Ooh, we've got some slingers here I might want to take care of. We'll take a look at that here in a little bit, though. So, housing. I don't necessarily think there's anything that we can immediately get housing for. But there's probably upgrades to some of these districts that could give us housing. Well, we could do an aqueduct. That would wipe out a district, though, wouldn't it? It'd give us +2 housing, though. And we'd only have to attach it to a river or a lake to get the benefit. But the idea that we were going to do is just do a bunch of commercial hubs and harbors near each other and take advantage of the gold income that we get out of that. Now, the harbor here wouldn't be all that useful otherwise because, I mean, it's just a little lake. Again, out of curiosity, with the commercial hub, what are the bonuses? So +2 gold for each adjacent river, +2 gold for each adjacent harbor, +2 gold for each adjacent Royal Navy dockyard, and +1 gold for every 2 adjacent district tiles. Alright, so this counts as a district, this aqueduct. And I think the city counts as a district as well, so we'd already get adjacency bonuses there. Now, the problem with this is also a prime spot for a commercial hub because we've got river, we've got 2 other districts. You know, there's going to come in a lot of gold as a result. So we could either go with more commercial hub or we could go with the aqueduct to get the more housing. Now, we could still put a commercial hub here and get a river and then adjacency bonuses, but Alright. I mean, we're producing tons of food in this area, so it would probably be a good idea to up the housing. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. I like the idea of more commercial hubs, but we have other tiles that we can do that on. Here and here would be fine as well. And we get the adjacency bonus up for the commercial hub, so we'll go ahead and do that. Start our aqueduct. That's going to be the first city that actually has one. I think mostly because I didn't necessarily feel like there was a good spot to place an aqueduct anywhere else. I mean, there's always potentials. Like, we could put maybe an aqueduct here for this city if it was running out of housing. As a matter of fact, I don't know how we're doing housing-wise. So we still have housing left for our capital, although we're getting close to the end of that. We still have some housing over in Valletta. I'm pretty sure we're over housing here, or at least at the limit. But again, we don't have really any necessarily tiles that just jump out and say, hey, you can build an aqueduct here, because these are all special tiles, and I really don't want to get rid of forest, and you'd have to get it to there. So yeah, I mean, that's really tough. We just got too many special tiles around in those rivers. So Yeah, I don't really see anyone that's a great candidate right now. These cities are still growing, so they don't need it. This city could do it, but again, it's kind of a growing city as well. It's got plenty of housing left over, so we don't have anywhere necessarily we need to do that with. I'm a little bit concerned with the Russian troops here. There might be a war, and I'd like to be on top of the catapult if I can, so... I'm going to kind of move my swordsman over there just to see what's going on. Oh, we still have more production to choose as well. Alright, so we finished the harbor. If I do... we need amenities. And the best way to get amenities is an entertainment complex. How does the entertainment complex work? Alright, there it is. Okay, so you get +1 amenity from entertainment. And trade yields, you get +1. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's any adjacency bonuses. So if we're going to do one of these, we have to do it in a place that we could maybe get adjacency bonuses in the future. There's a lot of potential here. You know what? What does a theater square do? We haven't had one of those yet. Okay, so mostly culture, it looks like, which that makes sense. And we know what the industrial zone does. So out of these, I think the entertainment complex makes sense, and we can finally use our one special building. But if I were to place it anywhere, I'd place it up here. Maybe because we could take advantage of... well, adjacency is what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to think, like, what other hubs would we want? Commercial hubs probably out of the question because it'd be hard to get it to an adjacency with the harbor, which is over here, and adjacency with a river. We'd have to put it, like, over here somewhere. So that's not likely. The industrial zone benefits from mines and things. You know what? I need to improve this tile. I don't think it is improved. Didn't we have a worker around here somewhere? There we go. Grab this guy and send him over there. So with industrial complexes, we get adjacency bonuses for mines or quarries, which would be somewhere over here. So I still think this is probably the best place for it, because you get that adjacency bonus here, and then maybe we can build up adjacency bonus with more districts in the future or something. I'm not really entirely sure, but this is also a good spot because any tile that gets adjacency bonuses for having more districts would also have the encampment district to work off of too. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the entertainment complex because we need the amenities here. I want to place it down here because I think that does the best for adjacency bonuses in the future. And if this worker still has stuff going on, we might send it in there to speed that up. It's probably getting to the point where I need to start building more workers too, because I think I'm running out here. Alright, so we still have more production to choose, so let's go check that out. Alright, so we just got a monument. I think the next natural course is to go granary here. Alright, so now let's go through the units that need orders. Well, I see a worker sitting here ready for an improvement. Let's go ahead and build that. Okay, moving on. Now it's time for war. So let's start with the district attack. I think it makes perfect sense to go after the guy here because we can't attack the city, so that's the only real legal target. Now, the spearman complicates things because I don't necessarily have a great way of taking him out this turn. I mean, looks like I can straight up just kill him, actually. But then we're open to attack from the city, maybe. But we would be anyway, so let's go ahead and stomp these guys. Alright. So we're trying to get around the Congolese city over here. Just a little tough because there's a lot of units in my way. But I guess we'll move over here to the river. And maybe look to cross it next turn. Ooh. Okay. Well, we're going to go for the attack. So let's start peppering the enemy here in the city. Not a lot of damage there, but we're going to move these guys up so they get adjacent to the city. Fortunately, that's the only unit we're going to be able to get up there. And then we're going to move these guys up onto the hill. Okay, exploring with the boat. I kind of wonder when there's a path like this, is there something over here? So let's go check that out. No, just a dead end. Alright, that's fine. It was worth checking in case there was a little island or something. Alright, it's telling me next turn, but really we want to come over here and kill these slingers, so they're not a problem. I guess that guy just took a break, huh? Let the other guy do all the work. Alright, Valiant Knights vanquished a foe, so we get a little bit of a bonus here. And then we can go and kill that encampment in a bit. We don't want to let the Germans get it, so they may be able to beat the encampment. Who knows? Okay, I think we're pretty much good to go. For the city, I don't think there's anybody else we need to wake up, so let's go ahead and go on to the next turn. We need to start getting trade routes going because we have more capacity than we're currently using. Alright, well, nothing happened with the Congolese. I may be able to take this caravan, although I doubt it. But at least we'll cross the river. Okay, so the city didn't really retaliate, which I find interesting. I figure we just keep shooting it. It'd be nice if we could get some more range shots on it. I'll try, but you know what? You might as well stick where you are so they don't recapture the city easily. So just stay fortified for now. I don't know if I can attack this turn or not, but let's at least soften her up with ranged attack. As a matter of fact, if I could attack, I'd probably prefer attacking with this unit rather than this one. I am really endangering some of these units, though, by doing this. Let's go ahead and attack with this unit first. Okay, let's go in there now with this unit. If it can attack this turn, which it can't. Do we move here and have the risk of being attacked and maybe killed? Because we don't know what's over here. But I'd also like to move my guy in a position that he can attack the city. So this is the smart move, I think. And then we'll just skip turn. Alright, we want to get over to the diamonds here. There's no real better way to do that. We'll just go there. And we'll bring the swordsman over, because I want to see what this guy's up to. Because the Russians are amassing forces on my border. Let's go kill these guys. That's the whole reason these knights are here in the first place. Get some gold, that's lovely. Let's move over here, because I want to see what's going on with this area. Okay. It looks like there might be something over there, because I saw another coastal region, but unfortunately I can't jump the ocean just yet. Alright, we got some production to choose. Okay, this is going to be... We just got our encampment, and this is going to be on the front line, so... Do we go with barracks? No, I don't think we need either of these yet. I think we need medieval walls. We really want to get the ability of this city to defend itself against the Germans if we need it to up. All right, well, I guess that's the turn, so let's go ahead. I feel like maybe I can take this guy out of the fortified position at some point, but he's there to kind of protect. I kind of assumed this would happen, and I knew the risk of it. We might get shot here as well, which would really endanger these guys. No, but for whatever reason, the city is not shooting me. That seems like a flaw, because they should have shots as long as they... Although maybe if they're... Now, see, the city should get a separate thing. I just don't get it. All right, well, in any case, let's go ahead and move, or continue to move this guy. Oh. Man, they've got a lot of catapults here. Okay. Buenos Aires apparently only likes to build catapults. All right, so we're trying to get our archer in position that we can actually do some things with him. Let's move here, I guess. And before we do anything, let's get our shot with the crossbowmen. Alright. I think we kill these warriors just so that they can't wipe out any of my units. That means we won't be able to take the city this turn. Oh, I do have to keep in mind, though, they'll be able to shoot whoever moves here. So that's kind of dangerous. The district will for sure shoot me. I could lose a unit to that. But I don't feel like I have a choice. So we'll hit this guy. And then we'll finish him off with the healthier unit. We might get a promotion out of this anyway. Alright, thankfully, just a batter ram there. Alright, so it seems like it'd be unwise to attack this turn, so I'm going to just fortify until healed. We can always wake him up whenever we want, of course. Come on over there. I'm going to cross the river here so that we're prepared to engage these guys if we have to. The knights can come back. I don't see a reason to keep them where they are. Alright, move the ship on down. Alright, we're good to go, so let's go on to the next turn. I expect another peace deal from the Congolese troops sometime. Oh, another appearing unit. There's the district attack as well. We got to move those guys out. Okay, again, he's willing to pay me a lot of money. He's willing to cede a city? I mean, that's their offer, right? That's not me offering anything. I'm not sure if that's the city I just... Oh, yeah. Okay, so he'd give it to me. Got it. No, I think we gotta keep the foot on the throttle here. I mean, yeah, he's willing to give me a lot of things for it, but I can always just take the things. So, no thank you. And he would kill for my friendship. It is a generous offer, but I offer it to you. What is your answer? Well, I've been trying to get friendship with you for some time. We'd be Happy to let the world know we stand united as friends. Sorry, but we just can't commit to a formal friendship. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, I've been looking... Alright. How can I thank you? Alright, so our swordsman here is a little bit in trouble. Probably a good idea if I back off. Alright, we're in the Renaissance era.
Man is a military animal. Glories in gunpowder and loves parades.
Alright, let's get our scout moving here. So we'll move on up this way. Okay. Now I can upgrade. I just want to see what the kind of cost is. Musketman. Now I must have the new resource somewhere in my borders, because it allows me to do that upgrade, which is weird. I mean, I see some right here, which isn't too far. Trying to look around to see if we have any elsewhere. Not that I'm seeing, but we must have it. Yeah, it's saying we have one. How do we have one? Maybe if we go to the strategy view, we'll be able to see it a little bit better. It's claiming that I have one, but I don't know where I have that one. I don't see it up here. I don't see it over here. Not in my capital. Again, there's one here, but that's not within my borders. Nothing here. Nothing here. Don't see it here. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm getting it. I mean, maybe it's somewhere that I'm just missing, but apparently we have it. Maybe it's forgetting the tech. I don't know. But in any case, let's go back to the normal view and choose our research here. Okay, so we just got musketmen, which will improve my combat units pretty dramatically. We could go for cannons, which would help. I mean, we still have the problem with cannons not having much better range than a city, so the city is able to just, you know... Doesn't look like artillery ever really gets that range bonus, though, that you're looking for. Alright, so we would have 5 turns for this, 4 turns for banking, 4 turns for the caravel. I'm going to go with the caravel so we can start traveling around a little bit. Or is this not the thing that gave me the ability to cross oceans? I could have swore there was something that did that. Alright, well, because we're at war, I'm going to go with the metal casting. It's only 5 turns. We got a bonus towards it. And as far as the war goes, how expensive is it to upgrade a swordsman? 230. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, but it might be a good idea here in the near future. Maybe I'll get the thing that allows me to have discounts on upgrading my troops, the professional army or whatever it's called. Alright, well, let's shoot the city one more time here. That was more effective than last time. I'm going to move to here and then hit the city again. Because for whatever reason... Oh, we must not have line of sight, so... I'm going to have to move on top of the hill, I think, to get that. These guys have to get out of dodge, so I'm going to move them over this way. And then these guys, I'd like to move on top of the hill, maybe, or just have them fortify in place and heal. think we're just going to bide our time and be patient. What do we got going on here? All right, we've got new city-state quests. And resource discovered. Is it literally like underneath my city or something? Because it's zooming me in here. But I just don't see the night. Well, it doesn't matter. I got the niter. That's all that matters, right? Okay, you. Heal. We got production to choose. What do we got? Alright, so supposedly we have a meeting house that just got finished. Alright, so I was talking about getting more trade going. So I don't see a reason why not to get a trader here. And you can go ahead and fortify. We're going to have to skip... Yeah, skip you. You're building the mine, I guess. Okay, we'll explore around this little island a little bit. It's kind of hard to get on island, isn't it? Because you got cliffs everywhere. It's pretty small. So it's tough to say if that's a really colonizable island. Alright, looks like we're good for the next turn. So let's go ahead and end. Now I expect these soldiers here to come down and attack me. Hopefully we can use positioning, although we're pretty hurt here. Okay, apparently I just got an achievement. I don't know how. Let's move up. To here. We've got production to choose. All right. I'm assuming we just finished the encampment. And we're good on walls. We could build another encampment because we already talked about that. And how that might be good if we put it like here. I'd have to buy a tile to do that, but... Oop, no, that's what we want. 195 for this tile. And then we put that in there. I think that would be a good call. Because it's a nice strategic place to have an encampment. To fend off either the Russians or the Arabian Empire. I'm afraid if I put it too far back, I wouldn't have good line of sight, but up on this hill is probably good. And it kind of locks the area down, because there's no way to get through here without at least passing by the encampment here. So just for strategic purposes, I think I'm going to buy this tile, and then we're going to start building another encampment here. If it lets me. No, it's not going to let me. Okay, never mind. That was a waste of money. Oh, well, can you only have one type of encampment in an area? Because that's one thing that I guess I didn't understand, if that's the case. Alright, well, we already talked about... Well, no, aqueduct wouldn't be great. I guess we go for the barracks, then. And maybe the stable after that. Alright, barracks it is. Okay, our scout over here is finally full health. We've got the swordsman that somehow... Oh, there's another barbarian encampment. I cannot get this scout out of here, huh? Well, it looks like we're going to have to run the other way now. Except we might not be able to get very far. Okay, well, there's that. Alright, I don't know if I can get these guys out of combat and prevent them from being killed. I have a feeling that they're going to die. Which is actually terrible because they're my most experienced unit. Now, I could try and help them here by sending the archer here and then shooting. Might even be able to send the crossbowman there and shoot, although that might stop their movement. I don't know. Alright, we'll go up on the hill here. And I'm going to wake these guys up, and we're going to do a little switcheroo. So these guys are in the city. Alright, never mind. Wake you up. And move you there. Then we'll have these guys switch. Alternatively, what I could have done is sacrifice the less experienced unit for the more experienced unit. Oh, you know what? They can actually run down the road. I didn't think about that. Alright, so if we move these guys here, these guys can run down the road and get away. Perfect. And the crossbow is just going to keep hitting the city to weaken it. Because I think we're doing more damage than they're healing. Alright, there was something I wanted to improve. Maybe this with the worker. I mean, we don't have the tile, and I kind of just wasted money buying a tile. Oh, there's some more over here, too. Might be a good idea to place a city somewhere around here. Because we've got the diamonds as well. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this would be a legal place right here. That might not be a bad idea. But in any case, let's bring the worker back, because we can use it. And it's probably time to start thinking about a settler. At some point. Alright, so we might have a connection over here. I do see coastal over there. In any case, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video as we're close to ending the turn. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.